Hi, I am DILKHUSH on behalf of group number 4 is presenting case on foundations of group behavior. What is group? It is two or more individuals interacting and interdependent who have come together to achieve particular objectives or goals. ग्रुप दो टाइप के होते हैं, फॉर्मल ग्रुप और इनफॉर्मल ग्रुप. फॉर्मल ग्रुप ऑर्गेनाइजेशन द्वारा पहले से डिसाइड होते हैं कि इनफॉर्मल ग्रुप के जो भी मेंबर हो आपस में डिसाइड करने के बाद अपने इनफॉर्मल ग्रुप का फॉर्मेशन करते हैं. These are the points for responsible to form a group: companionship, survival, security, affiliation and status, power and control, achievement. Group characteristic: interdependent. For an individual at the collectives to accomplish their part in the assigned task, they depend to some degree on output of their collective members. Social interaction: to accomplish the goal required some for or verbal or non-verbal communication amongst a member of the collectives. Perception and group: all members of the collective must agree they are in fact part of group. Community and purposes: all the members of the collective come together to serve or attain a common goal. Favoritism: member of the same group tends to positive present toward other members or tend discriminated in their favor. Stages of group development. First stage of the group development is the forming stage. In this stage, member feel much uncertainty. The second stage of the group development is storming stage. In this stage, lots of conflict between members. The third of the group development is forming stage. In this stage, member develop grace and cohesion. And the fourth stage of the group development is the forming stage. In this stage, the group is finally functional. The final stage of group development is adjoining stage. In this stage, temporary group characters by the mapping activity rather performance.
Thank you, DILKHUSH MEENA, for giving such a wonderful introduction. And now, this is Sachin Singh here to explain about group property. Roles. A rule can be defined as a tendency to behave and contribute, interrelate with others in a particular way. Norms. Group norms are the informal rules that groups adopt to relate member behavior. Status. A social definite position or rank given to group members by.
Thanks, Sachin. Now, I am AGRAWAL continuing this presentation. How the size affects the group behavior is as shown in the table. Like speed is fastest in the large group and like that. Now, cohesiveness, degree to which group members are attracted to each other and are motivated to stay in the group. Managerial implication, to increase cohesiveness, make the group smaller and like that. Group decision making techniques, made in interactive group where members meet face to face and rely on verbal and non-verbal communication. Brainstorming, an idea generating process designed to overcome pressure for conformity. Nominal group techniques work by restricting discussion during the decision making process. Members are physically present but operate independently. Electronic meter uses computer to hold large meetings of up to 50 people. Now, evaluating group effectiveness. How the types of group affects the effectiveness criteria, like social pressure. This is high in interacting and low in brainstorming, but moderate in nominal and low in electronics, like that. About case. Here I am giving first intro about the company. How Hindustan Liver Research Center was set up in the year 1967 at Mumbai. At that time, the primary challenge was to find sustainable alternative to the edible oil and fats that are being used as a raw material for soap. Later, imports, substitution and exports obligation directed by the focus towards non-edible oilseeds. HUL believes in meritocracy and has comprehensive performance management systems. Over the year, many breakthrough innovation takes place. Hindustan Liver Research gained MEENA and within the Unilever Global. Research and development had become recognized as one of the 6 global research and development centers of Unilever. With creation of Unilever Research Indian Bangalore in 1997. At Bangalore Research and Development Center, a team of 10 scientists were appointed and or for a project on shampoo line, and their head is Jan Sarkar, and with supports of Vikas Damli, Jaideep, Amitabh are the research scientists with having some other people. I've been working on this concept for a few weeks. Uh, Vikas came up with an idea of pet shampoo during brainstorming with the team. Hey, why don't we target the pet care segment, because in India, pet industry is being seriously looked at a growing industry. I had been working on this concept for a few weeks and had done some initial research as well as said I had been working on this concept for a few weeks and have done some initial research as well as I think we should just focus the dog segment and bring out range of shampoos that are being specified, contributed by Arpana, who was a new unmarried scientist in the company. Oh, that's really great. A break thought, said Jati and Amitabh, appreciating Aparna. The idea given by Aparna got support from both colleagues, and head Vikas was although not comfortable with his credits being taken away. He also felt that creating brand specific shampoo would not be a profitable innovation, thus no points concentrating efforts on that. With this in the mind, he put his points forward, couldn't gather consequence. After the discussion, Jaideep and Amitabh, being friends to Vikas, consoled him and showed confidence in his plan. Thought. We understand what you are going through. The Vikas was yours and Aparna took all your credits. Don't worry, we are with you and be careful from next time. Nevertheless, in this meeting, Aparna presented her proposal for the idea, mentioning requirement and chemical details. The meeting begins with a motivational speech and plan of action by the head of the team. A lot of this was discussed in details and tasks were allotted along with deadline. Immediately after the presentation, Jaideep and Amitabh approached Aparna and utilized her research and proposed reiterate the importance of breed-specific range of shampoo. Vikas laid aside his ego and went ahead with full dedication and commitment. However, during the tenure of the research, he noticed poor attitude of team members. Poonam was not regular with deadlines. She submitted her research on breeds for 4 days after deadlines. Suresh was asked to coordinate with members looking into chemical research, but Vikas observed him most of the time in the recreation room. So he asked him, "Hi, so what's the progress in chemical research so far?" Suresh replied that he had done whatever he asked to do by senior scientists. He reported this lack of commitment and protective attitude to Surgeon Sirkar and asked for action against him. I know what's happened in the team. I have worked for 20 years in the study industry, and from my experience I know what to do and when to do. He restored it back. Finally, the project got completed 4 months after deadline. Vikas went back to the lab sitting and wondering at the flaws in the group.
Thank you, ADARSH AGRAWAL. This is SANDESH, MADDILA, and I am here to give the analysis about the case study. And the general said the measures of the aforementioned is of confusion, a lack of leadership, and one is filled with group politics. It was by general negative attitude among members, and on a whole, a lack of clear camaraderie among the whole members daily take a very good performance among members. And this is the analysis of the case study. And what observation can see in the individuals are within observation, Vikas as a person deserves special attention for he is one who is to have a holistic narrative, the right kind of employee to guide the organizer to the next level of success. He is one of the employees who, in my opinion, is to have kind of constructive thinking for the sake of organizing as well as do full justice to his job. He is honest, hardworking, apparent, who is on the lookout for new ideas, and he was the one who came up with him during brainstorm session. Also, he had done some research on his own behalf regarding this. And it's about the Anna. As she new member team appears to be very ambitious, intelligent, who is also a very opportunist. But she doesn't to have a regard for colleague, as it was apparent that most she holds because idea. And when it comes about Jade and Tawa, they appear to share relation between a good colleague. very positive-minded. It is clear from fact they really appreciated a new one to the organization, something with very intent. Informal group. When it comes to informal, it is very clear that there is a proper structure in the organization. Suran Sirka heading that as principal research scientist, the support because for Aparna Dale, Devic Chachi, and Tawapani as research. Suresh Jairam and Punam Dopad as associates, as we have discussed before. The formal group of science appears to be very able to as able to those step aside personal differences, professional competitiveness, work for the fit of the organization. And the group was seen to work pretty logically, as seen by that Punam repeat the dance and we spend most of it in repetition. Some of becomes others. Moreover, the leader head that Ranjan is too hot acceptancy suggestion from subordinate. And there is to be an informal group among the chief and above. So the simple group against taking away all the credit from because they never led a dissatisfaction among the of the process. And in informal group, there is the satisfaction and Vikas and his friend Vikas being such a way. However, it is highly appreciated of Vikas that he exercised ease and worked fully with dedication for better group. That's how we have seen Vikas every level. The team of rich associates of them and they see to lack earth and capabilities to work at acceptable standards. And what conclusion you can give from the analysis is they clearly is an informal group having a grudge against the form group. It is observed they never acted real. As a result, the delay in the group task commission could be attributed to the existence of informal group work against it. It fully because the wrong attitude of group members toward work. Flaws in the and solutions. Flaws, teams, and solutions due to lack of serious and lack of comment. When we discuss about serious, the first flaw that one can clearly see group that members are somewhat casual towards it. Although the work of the team started very serious and determined, it lost on them softer, as could be seen in cases of tournaments also. This can be defined having strong authority and controlling their in the team, make it informed to them. And other cases lack of commitment. The members do not seem to be carried in a votes there. There could be two reasons: the member not adequately motivated or they are not in seats. That is first point. Here, very important, the leader for the approach motivation concept and that his team perform their level best. Maybe team attend may not be challenging in exam. In that case, the profile have been divided with close game and match with the ability needs of employees. There is a clear lack of leadership skills in team. It is apparent the team leader, Mr. Susan Sirkar, doesn't to have same comment level. He is having big problem as we have seen before. It is evident from that Vikas pointed out the flaw the team sought action against the leader entered Godfrey and entered Andy. This clearly was a communication to us that as leader he is aware what is to be done and he doesn't need a like that. Clearly marketing research and see you need to have flexible and perspective of leaders and the need changes and approach otherwise the results can be continued there. In a job like this where the effort is important, people concentrate on such a same effort. Very important the leader to make that there enough there among their members. Upper PLC self-centering about her course which long run leads to this job leader council up and make sure she understands advantages of being a team. It is pity and work employee because you have a very active and the job. It is being shabby by the men for employee because the non-monetary incentives as and monetary benefit. Recognize talent, the man should re-appreciate and keep happy so they can get optimal contribution. As we know, the cars have his maximum team lead recognize capability. So every lead